Hey guys, it's Sam, and today we'll be talking about similarities in right triangles. And to start off this video, I'll be talking about geometric mean. This is when the means of a proportion are the same number. That number is called the geometric mean of the extremes. The geometric mean between two numbers is the positive square root of their product. This is an example of geometric mean. So here we have a normal right triangle, and I labeled the hypotenuse and the legs. I drew the altitude right here, and by showing you this, I can see that there are now two separate right triangles here. This formed a new triangle, and right here formed a new triangle, as you can see. So what does that mean? That means there are now three triangles. Before I get into that, I should mention that the altitude, which is right here, right there, is the geometric mean for the hypotenuse segments. So there and here. And now back with the three triangle thing. This shows the proportions made using those three triangles. So if you want to analyze that now, you can. So y over h equals h over x. So y is the hypotenuse. We'll make it hypotenuse 1 and hypotenuse 2. So basically y over h equals h over x. And as you can see, that makes a T shape. And now let's go to the other one. So B over H equals A over X, and B over Y equals C over B, which kind of reminds us of an L shape. You see? So keep those letters in mind, T and L. So here I have the T rule and the L rule, also known as the altitude rule or the leg. So basically we're going to start with the T rule, which is going to be X over H, and then H over Y. I'll draw it out, X over H, and then H over Y. And then the leg rule is going to be C over A, So I'll do this in a separate color because they mix. And then A over Y. It's not going to include this segment there. I'll draw that out too. So C over A equals A over Y. And now we can see the geometric mean part is right here. Remember from our proportion earlier. And here is just another image explaining what I just said. So, yeah. It shows that the hypotenuse leg 1, then leg 1 hypotenuse 1, making the L shape. And the T rule, which is hypotenuse 1 altitude hypotenuse 2. So those are the two rules. This is the L rule, T rule. Okay, so I think we are ready for some practice problems. So here are some practice problems to do. Pause the video and try to do them. I will show you how to do the first one and just put up the answers for the second, third, and fourth. Okay, to start off the practice problems, we're going to start off with number 1. And if you cannot see, this is A. So that's the variable we're trying to find. So this is obviously one where we have to use the L rule. So I'm going to write over all of these. We're going to do 12 over 6 equals 6 over A because we're doing the L rule. As you see, I just drew that out. And we're going to solve it. So 6 times 6 is 36, and 12 times A is 12A. We're going to divide the 12 and get 3 equals A. So that is our answer for number 1. And now, since we have another problem with the T rule, I will show you guys how to do that. So we're going to go 6 over altitude and then altitude over 8. Or 6 over x equals x over 8. Which I will draw that out. And now all we have to do is solve it. So x times x is what? It's x squared equals 48. And x equals the square root of 48. Obviously, we can simplify that to square root of 48 is just 4 root 3. So that's what x equals. That was simple enough, and now I'm just going to put the answers to the other two problems. I made this bigger so you can see the other two problems, so if you haven't already paused it, please do. So here are the answers to 3 and 4. All I did was set up the proportions. And for Number 3, I use the L rule, and for number 4, I use the T rule. Okay, well that was our lesson on similarities and right triangles. Thank you for watching.